Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to jump straight into this. I am moisturizing my face using the Neutrogena face moisturizer. It's for normal to combination skin type, which I really like. And then I jump into the eye cream by L'Oreal, which I started using a couple of weeks ago, and it's been really good on my skin. So I use it under my eyes because I get really dry on that area. And now I'm just about to do my brows and do a bit of magic, and you will see that like right now. And so I'm getting into the James Charles palette, which I just purchased a couple of weeks ago, but it's like the first time I'm using it. I'm so excited to use it for the next couple of videos. So that's the color I'm using as a transition color. So I won't talk as much because I'll just get to show you all the things I am doing and the different types of brushes I will be using. I've forgotten the name of the brushes, but majority of the brushes I am using, I have either purchased them from a drugstore or they are by Beauty Bay. So just stay tuned and watch as I go into these different colors and I try to build up the colors. So here I'm just using a very clean brush just to blend out everything. So I'll be using it for every step that I do, just to blend out all the different types of colors that I use. And I'm getting into a different color, and I'm using that yellowish orange color. It's a sunset color, just on top of the brown color that I put on, so that it blends perfectly with my brown bone color. So now I'm using another blending brush, but it's a tiny one, precision brush, and I'm using that coral color in between the yellow and the brown color, just so that there's a bit of a dimension. Because I realized that with just the yellow and the brown, there was a bit of a gap, so I needed something that would be very neutral for that area. And so now, since it's a smoky eye, I'm getting into that black color, which I found to be amazing. The pigment is really great on these colors, and I really love that. So I'm just laying it all over my lid, all the way up until I feel satisfied, and then afterwards I blend out using the same brushes I use for those colors on top, and I blend out until I'm satisfied. It might even take 5 to 10 minutes, trust me. It'll look good afterwards. And then if I'm not satisfied about the colors, I just build them up on top and I blend away. Ooh, so now I am highlighting my brow bone with that gorgeous shimmery color. Okay, so now I'm just getting back into that brush that I was using to blend out everything, so that all the colors blend out and merge perfectly. So I'm taking a wipe to just clean up underneath my eyes any fallout that happens, because there is fallout with this shadow, but it's expected. So I'm just putting on some lashes. I think I chose one of those two. It's by Red Cherry, which is my favorite drugstore lashes. So just taking off that scarf so that everything merges with my hairline in terms of the foundation. So I'm using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Still using the sample primer, but I really love it, so I need to purchase a big one. And I'm using my MAC foundation. I feel like you guys have seen this so many times. I'm just using new products here and there, but you'll get to see. And I think I will mention the products I am using, but other than that, I will just keep quiet and let you guys watch. So I'm still using my Makeup Revolution concealer just to conceal underneath my eyes, because you know we get those eye bags after a really long week, and it's good to cover them up with a lightish concealer and then get in with a very light concealer for highlighting. So I just let it dry up a bit, and now I'm using the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I'll have the shade colors down in the description box. It might seem like it's really light, but I really like it and I like how it comes out. And by the way, it dries really quickly, so you need to work as quick as possible. But I like my concealer underneath my eye to dry up so that it's easier to blend out and there's more coverage. Yeah, as you can see here, I am fanning out the concealer so that it dries up really quickly. And you can see that I am, you could say I'm having a hard time, but I'm actually not. So I have to get in with a brush and really blend out that concealer as much as possible. But as you can see, there's so much coverage and I really, really like that. Okay, so now quickly I'm getting into my setting powder and just setting all the areas where I highlighted. You guys know this. So I'm getting a really fluffy brush just to clean up all that highlighted area. Then after this, I will be getting in with a face powder by L'Oreal. I'm just dusting a little bit of it because I realized that the face powder is not really my shade color or my undertone color, but it is my shade color. So I just dust a little bit of it just to even out everything. And now I'm using this nice fluffy brush to contour. It's a contour brush by Beauty Bay. Comes in the 18 set brush, 18 brush set by Beauty Bay. So I'm just contouring all over with the LA Girl face powder. So I'm using another brush in that brush set to blush myself up. It's a blush brush. It actually is written blush me up, I think. So I just use a little bit of the blush because I really don't like blush. But I had this one sitting around, so I thought might as well use it. So I like going in with this angled brush, which has no product on it, just to clean up everything and blend everything. So I'm just using a black liner here, just to line my waterline. And then, I'm sorry, but the clip won't show properly. So what I'm doing is, I'm just taking all the colors that I used on top for the eyeshadow underneath. So I'm blending each and every one of those colors underneath. And still with this black liner here, as you can see, I'm using the bottom part of it just to blend out the black color. And I'll just repeat literally everything I did on top on the bottom. But I'm starting off first with the yellow color. I don't know what I was trying to do here. Maybe I was trying to blend it out, make it real pretty and stuff, but it didn't show as much as I wanted to, so I just went back into those colors that I used on the top. So now I'm spraying myself with the Urban Decay All Night Spray. Usual stuff that I use, fanning it up. And it's better to fan when your eyes are closed and when your mouth is not moving so that crease lines don't show as much. So I'm getting a yellow color from the James Charles palette and using it as an inner corner eye. And I really like that. That is actually amazing. And I think I'll start using that a lot. So I'll be using a shimmery color on top, which I'll show you in a bit. Because I felt the yellow needed a bit more, you know? But after a while, the yellow did wash out a bit, so I had to top it up just to make it a bit more pretty. So I'm just using my usual highlight by Colourpop. I'll get more highlights because I think I have a set of 3 of these, so I interchange them. Alright, spraying myself again just to remove that cakey feeling. I hate it. So I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Still need to get an original size of this one because I really like the sample size, and I think I should save it for holiday because I'm going on holiday real soon. So maybe I should get a bigger one. So I prefer to put on mascara before spraying myself because when you spray yourself, of course, the mascara will go everywhere. So it's better you spray yourself first, set your makeup, and then put on your mascara. So I'm getting this dose of colors, nude liquid lip gloss. This nude lip gloss, which I really like. I didn't even line my lips. That's how much I felt it looked really good. And it was just, it keeps your lips really hydrated. I think I'll get different colors of these, test them out and see how they look. And that is the final look, guys. I'm just fixing my hair and look at that. That is a smoky eye with a twist. I've never done this before. But I feel like the James Charles palette has really explored my options in terms of makeup. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.